done, are there any tools or anything else that you can think of to help execute on these strategies? Anything else that you think would be a major key to success?
One of the things you brought up, and I really like that you talked about build a better process. I feel like a majority of the dealers do not have a long-term marketing plan. And when I say long-term, I'm just talking 90 days. I'm just talking, I'm talking in the next 90 days. What is your marketing plan? I feel like everyone's month to month. Like we survive the month, we hit our number, and then it's on to the next month. But like when you look at it, even just looking at the calendar now, we're in late July. So we got August, we got September, we got October. October, you're flirting with Halloween, the kids are going back to school. There's a lot of things going on. How are we marketing? What does this look like? This is a great time to, let's get the minivans, let's get the SUVs, let's talk about, putting that marketing material together about promoting our vehicles. And I feel like some of the top, and they don't have to be the largest dealer, but they have someone specialized in putting a plan in place about what the plan looks like. What can we be advertising? What sports? When does football come back on television? Maybe I need to get a connected TV plan. How do we stay involved? Your local colleges are getting ready to ramp back up. I know I'm seeing marketing already, less than 100 days, less than 50 days. It's just the all-star break. So there's a lot of opportunity that I think that when you're kind of short-sighted in it, you're missing the boat. So, working with an agency like Stream or another agency, we can help put a plan in place. So this way you don't have to worry about the next 60, 90 days. We could put a plan in place in front of you and be able to do that. I think being able to put your best foot in front of you is how you tackle aged inventory. It's how you get past that hump and decide what you need to do, what cars we need to move, and be able to actually measure success. That'd be one of the big things that I talk about, like in planning. I would love to see that. And then we talked about like just execution in general tools. We talk about a CDP, right? The customer data platform. This is the platform that has your first party data. You need to make sure people understand what that is. Are you using it? Are you not using it? Why? What does this tool look like? Is there an ROI that you can measure how it's working? Our tool has an ROI. We're able to dial in. We're able to tell you how many people are coming into service appointments, what the average RO is. We segment the data up and really chop it up. So this way you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You can just look at it and see how it's affecting and how it's working to drive additional revenue and to complement your sales team.